It was ridiculously hot today in Metairie as the Saints training camp hit its final week. 2 practices to go now before preseason game number 2. How much Drew Brees and company will actually play in that game remains to be seen, as Ricardo Lecomte reports from Metairie.
Drew Brees back to work at training camp. Number 9 doesn't mind the grind, but he hasn't gotten a chance this preseason to translate that work out here to a game. Brees donned a baseball cap instead of a helmet in Thursday's preseason game against the Jags. He didn't take a single snap in the contest. At 39 years old, it makes sense to limit his snaps before things really amp up. And Brees is comfortable with it, as long as he stays on track to being ready for the season.
Risk reward, right? Obviously, it's important for me to get some reps in the preseason, and it's really just a matter of how many. I feel like getting some work in the second preseason game and the third preseason game prepares me plenty for the regular season. And the rest of it is developing young players.
And with Brees sitting out, it allowed Tom Savage to play with the ones in the first half, and Taysom Hill and JT Barrett to take reps in an actual game.
It's good that Taysom Hill gets a lot of reps, right? As we develop him. It's good that Tom Savage gets a familiarity and comfort level with this offense and these guys. It's important that JT Barrett gets some time. And I think just in the big picture, it's for those guys to be able to step in and run the huddle and do the things that's required of the quarterback position.
Without Brees, the offense moved the ball just enough. Meanwhile, Jacksonville's offense jumped out the gates quickly.
Can he get to the corner? Yes. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Now, the defense looked a bit shaky in that first preseason game. Granted, players like Cam Jordan, Alex Okafor, and Marcus Davenport did not play. Now, the secondary had a couple of busted coverages in that contest, something they're looking to fix before their second preseason game.
We started off a little sluggish on the first defense, and then like the second series on, we started to get better. But, as a team, we got to start off a little faster than that, a little better than that.
The black and gold with plenty to work on before Friday night's game against the Cardinals at the Superdome. Another install day at training camp practice number 14. Sean Payton created a game tempo practice. The Saints back at it Monday morning before taking the day off on Tuesday. In Metairie, Ricardo Lecomte, Eyewitness Sports.
All right, thanks, Ricardo. We will talk Saints at length on 4th Down on 4, the running back battle, the evolution of Marcus Williams, and what we learned in preseason game number 1. An analysis from Joel Erickson from The Advocate. Plus, why optimism is so high at Tulane, and a look at LSU's first fall scrimmage. Join Ricardo and me. 4th Down on 4 is next here on Channel 4. And our 4th Down on 4 poll question tonight: who was the Saints player of the game in Jacksonville? 3 choices: Taysom Hill, Devereaux Lawrence, or Mitchell Lavin. Will open up the voting when 4th Down on 4 kicks off. Up next.